The law of attraction explained. Hey folks, superstars out there in Instagram and YouTube land. I'm Wesley, $1 Billion Virgin. I'm going to explain to you how the law of attraction works, okay? How the law of attraction works. Now, how many of you have ever watched the movie The Secret? Right? The Secret. Right? Everybody probably that's watching this video right now have saw that movie, The Secret. But how many of you are not able to attract the things that you want? Listen, in my early 20s, okay, when I saw The Secret, I was just like you. I actually thought, listen close here, that I can think about things and I can bring things into my life, right? Because that's what it says on the movie. And I've watched that movie hundreds of times. And I said, okay, if I just think positive thoughts, positive things will take place in my life. But listen, The Secret is great, okay? Listen, but it left very important things out of the movie, okay? And I'm going to give it to you in this video. It's going to be a very short video. And this is taken from my course. I'll leave a link below. But no need to buy the course because I'm going to give it to you in this video. Listen, you have something that is called your paradigm, okay? Do you know what your paradigm is? So it's basically, we have two minds. You have the conscious mind, okay? That's here, your prefrontal cortex. And you have the unconscious mind, right? Now, listen, when you say things such as, I'm going to be wealthy, I am rich, I am prosperous, things are going to work out today, that's your conscious mind speaking. Does that make sense? Like right now, you're consciously watching a video, but on another level, you are unconsciously hearing and assimilating this information, all right? And the unconscious part of you is the person that's driving the bus. That's the paradigm. Which means is, see, your unconscious mind has a collective information from your past experiences, how you grew up, right? How you feel about yourself, your self-esteem, your image, your self-image, your values, your beliefs. All that's in the unconscious part of you. Now, I know some of you might still be confused. And I promise you, I'm going to explain this like a third grader, right? I'm going to pretend that you're in the third grade, okay? And I'm your teacher, all right? I know what you're thinking. Oh, I have such a handsome teacher. Yeah, you do. Listen, all right, so I'm going to break it down like this. When you first started to drive a car, okay, for the very first time, you didn't know how to drive the car, correct? Mama put you in the lap. You sat in mama, sat in daddy's lap, and you started driving the car like you were actually driving, right? But it came a point of time in your life when you turned 16, 17, or 18, right? And you got behind the wheel. Mom and dad was in the passenger side, okay? Listen up here. It's going to be powerful. And he said, hey, Wesley, put the car in park. Wesley, put your seatbelt on. Wesley, put your hands on the steering. Wesley, make sure you put your foot on the brake first before you change gears. And what you did, you was, okay, I got to put my on the brake. Okay, foot on the brake. I have to make sure that, okay, I'm in drive right now. So you were thinking, okay? Remember something about thinking. When you're thinking, that's a conscious activity. That's something that you're willfully thinking about what you have to do to ensure that you drive the car. But listen, what happens when you continue to drive and you don't think about it, right? Think about it for a second. You know, when you have to go to work or go to school, you've been to work and school so many times that your body has been conditioned and already knows what to do. So your body is smarter than the mind. Because remember something, the unconscious part of you is basically your body, okay? Now, I know what you're thinking. Wesley, how does this all make sense as it relates to the law of attraction? Listen, when you're trying to attract something in your life, you can't just consciously say, that you want a better life, or I want to attract a better job, I want to attract a better mate, you have to change your vibration. Comment the word vibration below, okay? If you guys are getting this, smash the like button. If not, watch it again. Your vibration. That's what they don't mention in The Secret, unfortunately. Now, what is vibration? Vibration is how you feel. Like right now, how do you feel? Do you feel happy, inspired, frustrated, irritated? Do you feel like, Wesley, get to the point, upset, impatient? Remember something about attracting things in your life. See, when I figured this out, well, I started to get everything that I wanted. As a matter of fact, you should do research on me, so you'll see that I'm not lying to you, because there's a lot of people that are recording videos about the law of attraction here, and I'm only sharing my experience. Listen, once I changed my vibration, once I understood that just thinking about what I wanted to do or what I wanted to attract wasn't enough, that I had to change my vibration, and vibration means that I had to change how I feel about me, or how I feel about the things that I want. Let me give you an example. Check it out. So, I have about 8 luxury cars, okay? And I remember when I first wanted to purchase myself a Rolls Royce, okay? That was one of my dream cars. As a matter of fact, you can comment your dream car below right now. And I was like, I really want this Rolls Royce. I want to drive it. I want to see how it feels. Like, I wanted the opportunity to drive a vehicle that cost $425,000. Listen, when I would think about it, unconsciously, I felt that I couldn't get it. Let me tell you why. Because I was sleeping on the air mattress, right? I had just lost my job, okay? I'm watching The Secret every day. I'm reading self-help books. But when I would think about it, I was like, yeah, I can get it. But my vibration, how I felt about getting it, I was upset. I was down. Does that make sense? See, it's one thing to say, oh, I will be rich. And it's another thing to feel rich now. Okay? This is what they don't explain. So listen. Until you change your paradigm, your vibration consistently, even right now as you're watching this video, if you're not feeling empowered, inspired, feeling happy right now, if you don't have a smile in your face right now and you're like, I get it, well, it's going to be very difficult for you to attract things on autopilot. Me, I attract things automatically, like the Rolls Royce. So instead of just thinking about wanting or having one, I started to feel as if I already owned a Rolls Royce. Even though I didn't have $1,000 in my bank account, I owed debt, credit cards up the bills. Does that make sense? But I started to feel, keyword feel, which is synonymous to vibration. I started to feel that I had the Rolls Royce right now. I started to feel I was in a penthouse. I started to feel. See, that's the vibration. That's what they don't talk about in The Secret. They just say, hey, like attracts like. Just think positive things that happen. That's a lie. It's not going to work that way. You can think positive. You can read positive books until you turn blue in the face. And I'm a black guy. So imagine Wesley Virgin turning blue. It won't work. You'll be pissed off. You'll be impatient. And you'll be just disgusted because it's not working. Listen, you have to change how you feel. That's the paradigm. Comment those words like, I must change how I feel on a very consistent basis. The feeling is the power. It really is. Listen. It's the feeling, how you feel throughout your day is going to determine what you attract or what you don't attract. Listen, if you feel depressed, irritated, upset, angry, annoyed, well, you're going to attract those things. You're going to attract depressed people, annoying type of situations on autopilot. Seriously. But I want you to imagine for a second before I let you go. Say if you started to feel grateful. Say if you started to feel abundant. See, feeling abundant and having a bunch of stuff are two different things. Because even when I purchased that Rolls Royce, okay, what I started to acquire was nothing but a feeling. I just felt good. Okay. As a matter of fact, I felt great, right? The feeling is always free. That's the vibration. And see, you unconsciously, many of you unconsciously live in a very negative state. Unconsciously, you're always pissed off. Unconsciously, you feel like the world is not fair. Unconsciously, you feel like people are treating you unfair. Unconsciously, you feel like your life is screwed. Does that make sense? Unconsciously, it's like driving the car automatically, not thinking about the turns, and you can make it to your destination, and you didn't think about how you got from point A to point B. And a lot of you are on autopilot, okay? Listen, if you want to change, and if you want to attract the things that you want faster, change the paradigm. Listen, in the link below, in the Genie script, that's what it does. Okay, I created a course based off you. Many people every day, thousands, they email me all these different questions all the time because everybody wants to be rich and successful. I get it. But until you understand how your paradigm works, until you understand how your unconscious mind works, which I explain in the link below, the frequency that you need to be on, which is synonymous to vibration, you'll never manifest anything. You'll never have the homes, you won't have the cars, you won't have abundance. Listen, you'll be where you are forever. I get it that you're reading books. I get it that you're going to seminars. I get it that you're listening to motivational videos. But you have to tune in on a part of you that's driving the bus. You have to understand that until you change your vibration consistently, your life will remain how it is today. Hey, this is Wesley. You're not a virgin. Much love. Let's go.